That was the most dramatic pan death ever. Hey guys, how's it going? Alpha here. As someone who still plays Skyrim a hell of a lot, even after so many years of its initial release, I've done so many different modded playthroughs, from like Witcher type modded playthroughs to Star Wars mods and everything in between. And I was very surprised the other day when I realised that I'd never actually tried to look for any Fable mods on Skyrim. So I figured I'd do that, see what I could come up with, and then show it to you guys. So the main menu replacer that you guys just seen was uploaded by Aurelian Light, and that really gives me Fable 2 vibes, the Fable 2 main menu. I think it looks pretty damn similar. Now, that main menu replacer does come with its own music, but if you download the next two mods, you can overwrite that music with the Fable 2 main menu music. So we've got Fable Music Replacer and Fable Combat Music Replacer, uploaded by Jacob0209. Now this adds music from Fable 1, 2, 3 and Legends, like you can hear right now. And as for my very, very bright Skyrim that you can see right now, I have Rustic Presets installed. When you do install that, you get a power, which is this, and all you do is pick which kind of graphical style that you want. Now, for this particular look, I've gone for Pixar to add that very colourful kind of cartoony feel. So that's the main menu replacer, the music replacer, and also the graphical style for Fable. Now, let's take a look at clothes and armours. This particular armour set that I've got on right now is the Rebellion Pirate Armour by Nordwar UA. As you can see, it's very baggy, the trousers are baggy, and the shoes look kind of oversized, which is exactly what Fable is like. The clothes in Fable are, you know, kind of oversized and cartoony, and that's the vibe I get from this outfit. It reminds me like the bandit outfit. Now it does come with its own tricorn hat, like a pirate hat that you can wear, and its own bandanas. But what I've gone for is Bandanas of Skyrim by Volvaga Zero. Now this bandana style really reminds me of what a young Sparrow wears at the beginning of Fable 2. Now this armor mod is the Hero Plate Armor by Croshin, and what this does is it adds 4 craftable Fable armors to the game. These armors can be crafted at any forge, but they do require different smithing levels. This is the Hero Plate Armor, and this requires the Steel Smithing perk. And obviously these armors are ripped right out of Fable, so if you want that Fable feel on your playthrough, these armors are a must. This is the Dark Plate Armor with the Demon Warrior helmet. So obviously if you want to be a bit of a bad guy, this is the one you're going to opt for. This requires the Daedric Smithing perk. As does this armor, the Hero Bright Plate, which is accompanied by the Holy Warrior helmet. And lastly we have the Archon's Battle Armor. Now this is 100% my favourite. This requires the Dragon Smithing perk. Now up next we have 2 Jack of Blades armors uploaded by Chakra SSE. This is if you just want to go full otherworldly evil entity right here. This is this is epic. This is the classic Jack of Blades armor, and it's pretty damn cool, to be honest. And this one is the regular Jack of Blades armor. Now you can have this with the masks on your chest or without them. Now if you want to mix and match it, you can download the Mask of Blades by Sopacore, and this is uploaded by Ali1718. Now as you can see, the mask, my nose is a bit too big for the mask on my character, but obviously if you have a little bit of a smaller nose, that shouldn't be an issue. So you know, if you want to wear a different outfit or a different mod, but you want to have the Jack of Blades mask, then you can do that. Now obviously in Fable you use ranged weapons. Crossbows are already in Skyrim, so I didn't really need a mod for that. So I decided to go for a rifle, and what I've gone for is the Greymane rifle by Matty and Dadjuman. Now this can be crafted at the Skyforge, and when you shoot, pretty epic. And it reacts pretty quick, so that's decent. Now up next we have frying pans by Random Numbers. It says in the description that this is a nod to Fable because in Lost Chapters there is a pan with some poor soul's face imprinted on it. So I don't remember seeing that, but that's why I've got this mod in the game, because it doesn't get more Fable-ish than hitting someone in the face with a pan. It's quite hilarious. Yeah. Pretty cool. Oh, this one I think's the staff. You can't see it, but then you pull it out and it's pretty crazy. This is a frying pan with a flamethrower on the end. Warhammer. That's a very, very long pan. Now, it might be because of my mods, but this one holsters a bit weird. I think it's probably because of the mods that I've got installed. But, yeah, when you pull it out, it comes out backwards. And then you you kind of hit it backwards. I don't know. You like hitting it with the end, like the handle, but whatever. it's funny. So we've got a rifle. We've got some pans. We actually have to go and retrieve the next two weapons. So first up we have the Harbinger Sword by Crown 312. This sword appeared in Fable in the Lost Chapters. What it says in the description and also on the Fable wiki is that when Elder and Essa, the two twins that forged this sword, after they forged it, they cut their hands off so there'd never be another weapon like it. That's pretty fucking badass if you ask me. So let's go get this sword. So right here on the map, this is where you have to go to get the Harbinger Sword. You can see the sword sticking out of a stone like King Arthur. Looks pretty badass. Some Nirnroot right there. Let's just snatch that. And then you just... voila. We're all geared up. We've got the Harbinger Sword now. But the next sword is the famous Sword of Eons. Now this is also by Crown 312, and this is obviously the main, most recognisable sword from the Fable games. So what we need to do, we actually need to travel to Windhelm for this. So when you get to Windhelm, all you do is you go right, and you go up and you see this house at the end, Calixto's House of Curiosities. That is where the Sword of Eons quest kind of begins. Now when you get in here, you go right, and as you can see, it's right there. There's a book also. You have to steal it. Now when you steal the sword and the book, you can't actually use the sword. It's not in your weapons. So what you need to do is you need to read the book, and this will tell you where you need to go. And as you can see there, there's a map to Kenstag. I think that's the Kenstag ruins, and it shows you where the blood is in the ruins. So that's where we've got to go next. So when you get near Miserable Morthal and you get the ruins, what you do is you go in and you go around the back. And down here on the floor there'll be a vial of Archon's blood, and then this note. And what this tells you to do is go to the forge and create the Sword of Eons with the blood of the Descendant Archon, which I've just picked up, the sword which I stole from the shop right there, and then some leather. Here we have it. Sword of Eons. It was crafted under the Ebony Smithing perk. Now there is a one-handed version that you can download also. You can't download both versions. I wanted the two-handed version so it would appear on my back. So when I activated visible favorited gear, the Harbinger appeared on my side as well. So I've got my pan, my Harbinger, Sword of Eons, and the rifle. So I wanted a dog mod that would add a dog that kind of looked like the dog from Fable 2. Since it is my favourite Fable game. And I came across Tosheny's Winter Dogs. Now, it does replace most of the dogs in the game. And this is Miko. Now, I think it looks pretty similar to the Fable 2 dog. Now, when I was looking for a dog mod, I also came across... You've probably heard a ton of farts all the way through this video. And maybe it was too quiet for you to hear. But I came across Immersive Poop by John XOR and Alpine YJ. I couldn't help but install it. It was really funny. Whenever you're walking around Skyrim or past animals, all you hear is farting. and obviously they always like take a shit too. So you'll see lumps of poo rolling across the floor. There's a couple here from Miko. And yeah, so Miko will frequently take dumps and it will just roll away. So we've came to Mistwatch to test out these weapons. Misses first strike. The blood on the sword looks very fit. Where you going? Beast. Beast. That was pretty cool. Miko finished her off. That was pretty awesome.
Huh?
Sounds
Thought I heard something.
Sounds pretty impactful. That was the most dramatic pan death ever. Look at this giant, didn't even defend his mammoths. Is that floating poop? That is floating poop. Let's give him a poop head. Can we go further down? Yeah, poop head. Can we? Poop head. Okay, let's move on to our last mod of the video. So lastly, we have a home mod called Dwarven Sanctuary. This is by Nick3618, and it is slightly inspired by Fable. It does say in the description. So what you do, you travel to High Hrothgar, and then you go down here. You go this way. As you can see, Miko's been taking a dump. So you run down the steps, and you can already see the dwarven structure ahead. I'm not going to do a full kind of look around the home. I'm going to leave that to my friend Febrif Darkstar. She's fantastic at home showcases, so I will leave that to her. I'll put a link to her Dwarven Sanctuary showcase in the description. But yeah, you have to jump down. There's no other way to get here, I don't think, apart from jumping down. But the key is just here, hidden on the side in this little chest. So as soon as you come into the home, it does feel very, very magical, and it gives off a very magical Fable feel to it. Now, like I say, I know this home is actually quite big. I've never been in it myself before, but I have watched Febrith do a walkthrough, a home showcase of the home, and it is very, very big. So I'm not going to do a showcase of the home. Like I say, I'll leave that link to the video, to Febrith's video, in the description. But one thing I will say is, on your left when you come in, there is a colours gate. Now this is ripped straight out of the Fable games. It's a transportation kind of platform that you use to travel around, and you can use this particular one to travel to different holes around Skyrim, or different cities. And I think that's really, really cool. And it makes a pretty epic sound as well when you do travel. Well, that's the end of the video, guys. I'll leave you with that nice view, and there's Miko saying bye as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope you did enjoy the video. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, perhaps shorter ones of just covering one mod or something like that. But I appreciate everyone watching. Hope you guys have a nice day, night, wherever you are. Please hit the like button if you did enjoy the video. Hit the subscribe button. Join Team Alpha. That's a bye from Miko, and a peace out from me. Take care.